Well, what happened in the transition?
Yeah,
that was funky.
weird.
Good evening, Carroll University Esports fans. My name is Jake Lasky, a.k.a. Laskerdo, here with Mr. Robo Donut.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good. You?
Living the dream. We're about to cast some League of Legumes here. Let's go ahead and throw it over. Not match progress. Match.
It is pre-progress.
To the pick ban phase here. We started a little late because we knew you were going to see this all over again in about 5 minutes. But the bans so far are for Carroll University, Caitlin, J4, and Ambessa for Kansas State University, I believe, KSU. It's going to be Malzahar, Karma, and Zach. We got a Rel Draven locked in for the bot lane, unless that's Rel Jungle, but I'm going to assume it's probably not. Cho'Gath for the top lane. And we got a Smolder Braum bot lane for KSU. Gwen going to be locked in for the top spot, of course, unless that is a Gwen jungle, which would be a little off meta, but it would be interesting to see.
Don't always need to follow the meta.
No, following the
you
meta is
just
kind of lame. I like playing who's fun, and Gwen jungle would be fun, but I don't know how good she'd be. Red is banning here. They are going to ban the Jace. You know that guy.
I do. I watched Arcane.
He's from Arcane.
Did you finish it?
I did not.
You're the one who hasn't finished it. Brady finished it.
Well, I'm watching some animes.
Yeah, he dies.
He dies?
No, I don't know. I don't know. Or I don't think he does.
I don't
remember.
I don't think he dies either. Somebody dies, though, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember who it is. Galio and Skarner ban, as well as, looks like a Nocturne ban going to be locked in here.
Is that Alien?
That is a...
From the famous 1980s hit movie? Or was
Alien?
it 1990s?
I don't remember. I don't know. That's another one we got to watch for the Purple Pill podcast.
Sponsored.
I would...
I have the sketches I need to show you. Well, I'll show you after this. Or like during break.
During a break between the games? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited. But, no, that is not an alien. Nocturne is like a dark spirit almost. He's like a ghost, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And he just, like, haunts people on people's nightmares, basically.
1979.
Really?
Yeah.
I got to add all the alien movies to our list. Oh, I almost just fell. I almost just died.
They don't see that. That's okay.
There was one time I, like, full-on fell out of my chair. Pro streamer.
They're comfortable when you lean back.
When you lean back. Yeah, I could take a nice little nappy poo in podcast ideas. All alien movies.
Diana. They say that right?
Diana, probably. I don't...
It's English. You can pronounce things
Pronounce whatever you want. Looks like it's going to be Diana in the jungle Syndra mid. And it's going to be Aurora. Looks like the mid for KSU here.
Like Subnautica.
Yeah, like the Aurora.
Oh,
Doesn't
that's a
it
good
blow
game.
up?
It
Yeah,
blows up like
the
3 separate times.
The reactor blows up, and then you can't get close unless you have the radioactivity suit or whatever.
Like it gets... they could shoot with the beam. It like partially blows up
No,
there.
the sunbeam gets shot with the beam.
No, but that's how the Aurora falls.
Oh, that's how it
is that
originally falls. It gets shot
so
by
that's
the
like
alien beam.
one explosion, then it crashes down, which I'm assuming would cause a whole bunch of different explosions.
That's true.
And then it explodes nuclear waste everywhere. I'm hoping no one's played that and I just spoiled it for them.
Xin Zhao is going to be the jungle pick here for KSU. They've got a very brawly team. I mean, Xin Zhao likes to get in there. Aurora is kind of pokey, but kind of sections people off with the ult there. Gwen likes to get in there. Braum can get in there. Apply those passive stacks. I got a good mix of brawl and poke. Carroll, on the other hand, it's got some CC here with the knock-up from Cho'Gath, the suck-in from Diana, the suck-in from, or the knockback from Syndra. Rel's got a lot of CC as well. So,
Man, the 2 of their players are Emerald.
true.
It's a little intimidating.
It's okay. We got it. We win these. GG, go next, right?
That's right.
2 up, 2 down.
do not forgive or forget.
Don't you love how we have to watch all of this all over again?
It's like just did the pre-show. Now we're doing the pre-show just to get into the show.
I've got some deja vu right now.
No, this is the okay. We just did the pre-show. Now we're doing the pre-show, and then we have to do the pre-show of waiting 3 minutes before we can
That's
actually
true.
view the show.
That's true. And then, want to know what's fun? No matter who wins or loses, we have to do it all over again.
That'd be 2 more times.
Maybe 2 more times, but for sure 1 time. Tilted, going to pick that Cho'Gath here that he's very comfortable on. Playing into Gwen, though, might be a little difficult if he gets too tanky, but he might be going the AP route. So that might be not a problem for him. Diana and Xin Zhao. Not quite sure who wins that matchup. They're both pretty brawly, though. Want to get up close and personal.
I'm excited to watch it. I enjoy brawling fights.
This should be a pretty, like, high kill game. Like, there should be a lot of, like, fighting. Aurora v Syndra, those are just 2 burst mages. They're just going to throw abilities at each other from a distance.
Show me the blood.
Show me what you've got.
Oh, this is a good episode.
I haven't actually seen it. I just know the reference.
Oh, we gotta put Rick and Morty on the list.
All of Rick and Morty.
Yeah, it's not terribly. We'll probably knock it out in a day.
Aren't there, like, wait.
There's like 7 seasons, 10 episodes, 20 minutes between each.
All right, let me do some math.
So so at least
7 times 10, obviously 70,
yeah.
times 20, 1,400 minutes, which divided by 60 is 23 hours. We get it done in a day.
Mm-hmm.
We get it done in a day, and we have 2/3 of an hour, so 40 minutes to pee break and eat food, and we can eat while we're watching, and the people who have seen it can go like make food and then come back, and then the people who haven't seen it, yeah.
I'll make us food.
We got it. Easy.
Have omelets in the morning. Let's see, what could we have for breakfast? There's like breakfast, or I'm sorry, for lunch, because that's such like lunch is such a weird meal, because like breakfast makes sense because it's in the morning, you're breaking your fast.
Yeah.
Eggs, whenever cereal, good combination.
Yeah.
Dinner more like savory, veggie meal. Lunch, it's like, I don't know, I'll put 2 pieces of bread and meat together.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
Big old sandwich. I don't know. What do you like? Mac and cheese. That's a lunch food. That's not a dinner food, right? Like
That depends. If it's like Kraft mac and cheese,
that's a lunch food.
I'd say that's lunch. But like if it's like finely prepared mac and cheese,
that's a dinner food.
Right.
But like same thing with like chicken tenders, right? Like
lunch is just a snacky.
it's
just
a
an excuse to
snacky
be
dinner.
snacky.
It's snacky. This
Snacky
sounds
dinner.
like something to talk about on a podcast. It's just
really is though.
It's just snacky dinner because like you don't have a bowl of fruit with your dinner usually. No, thank you. You don't have a bowl of fruit with your dinner usually, but with your lunch, bowl of fruit.
Right.
Or sometimes breakfast, but like
It's like the mix of breakfast and dinner, because you can still have. Oh well, I guess brunch, but that's like 50% lunch at that point.
But then what is lunch? Like what? Like I feel like for lunch, I don't know. I feel like it's easier to classify foods into breakfast, lunch, dinner than it is to decide what lunch is.
I think we got the system wrong. I think we got the whole system wrong. It should breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm losing it. Breakfast.
Yeah.
Then you have mid fast. And
Yeah.
then you have late fast.
Yeah.
That feels like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because now it's breakfast, mid fast, eat whatever you want, dinner fast, or late fast.
Yeah.
You know?
But then we have to change the whole system, and then it's not dinner anymore. And what's the difference? Hey, what's the difference between dinner and supper?
That's what I was thinking the same thing.
What's the difference between dinner and supper, man?
Well, if we go into the Bible, it's like the Last Supper was literally just dipping like some bread into cups. It feels like more like an appetizer than it does.
Supper always felt like I'm having supper, like I'm having a little bit of something.
A little supper.
A little supper.
Put some beans on my toast.
Put some pizza.
Except I think that's a breakfast item. I don't know.
It's not okay. It's if you think about beans on toast, it's not even that horrendous of a combination.
It's not.
But like thinking about beans on toast feels gross. Like
I think it's the way your brain views it, because like beans in themselves, like they're brown and they're a little mucky, which reminds us of like mud, maybe poo a little bit, which is a little disgusting.
Okay, all right. I see where you're going. See, but the thing is about beans on toast, right? Is as soon as you put a hot dog on there, it's not a problem, right? Because I'll put beans on my hot dog, and then it's on a bun, and then it's just beans on toast with a hot dog. Is pretty much what it is.
Chili dog.
Yeah, chili dog's got beans on it. Why? How come once you add meat, it's no longer gross? This league game is no longer important. What is important is beans on toast.
We're going to absolutely demolish them while we're talking about beans on toast for the next 2 hours.
This is really important. All right, going into this league game here. Let's see any strange runes. Nope, everything looks pretty normal here. Nothing looks strange or out of place here. Let's look at starting items.
Are these good? Are these bad?
They're pretty normal.
Okay.
Nothing really
Pretty
seems
average.
that weird. But looks like we're going for a full invade bot side from KSU. And Carroll is looking for maybe a full full mid-side invade here. And neither side is going to find anything because no wards were placed and nobody stayed behind.
Very sneaky. I feel like I got to whisper.
You gotta whisper, otherwise you'll alert them.
Who's them?
Everybody. They're everywhere. Looks like everyone's gonna go ahead and reset here. Oh wait, maybe not. Maybe they stay. There's 4 in the bush. Got a Q, and Rel was the first one in there. 2 airborne, 2 stunned. Knocked up 2 again, once again with the Cho'Gath ability. Rel has to go over the wall. First blood is going to go onto the Diana, and it's going to be the Smolder who finds it. Cho'Gath tries to flash away, but Smolder finds a double kill. Make that 3 kills for KSU here, and they already have the feat of warfare because they have 3 kills. Draven in a dangerous spot here. That's going to be 4 kills for Carroll. They do trade out the Braum, but it's a triple kill for the Smolder, and Carroll is in a terrible spot to go ahead and start out this game here.
It's a strong start.
That's an extremely
Hey, I'm
strong start.
glad we got. I mean, I guess it's not great on our side, but we had some combat.
We did have some combat. I didn't expect it to go the way of KSU because of all the CC that Carroll put into that fight, but they were just able to output too much damage from KSU, and it led to a Smolder with a 3-kill lead over a Draven. And one thing you need to know about Draven is not good unless you start off strong, and unless you get a little bit of a snowball. So Adam on this Draven here is going to struggle a little bit unless he can balance out these kills, possibly get ahead in minion score and CS, and make something happen. A dash away from Gwen here. Cho'Gath has the level 2, trying to fight very aggressively to prevent this level 2 from Gwen. Has a level 3 already going in, trying to do a lot of damage and force Gwen off this wave, which he is doing very successfully. Just Braum and Rel fighting it out.
Looks like a thwomp.
Braum does?
Yeah.
I love the noises that thwomps make. They're so funny. Did you know there's thwomps and thwimps?
Are those like smaller thwomps?
They're like scaredy thwomps. Rel in a dangerous place here. Gonna get stunned up.
Oh.
Doesn't have the flash, and they know that. Rel blacked? I meant blocked. Wow, I can't talk. I didn't mean
That's crazy on stream.
blocked. Raven in a dangerous spot here as well. Flashes away, but not able to get away. Carroll now down 5 kills, and 4 of them are on Smolder.
Really is just a snowball effect there, isn't it?
That's the way it goes. And Smolder is a hard stacking champ. So every time he kills a minion or lands an ability on an opponent, any ability, I believe, he gains a stack of dragon practice. And once he gets up to a certain point, he does more damage by having like a blast effect.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually he gets an execute at a certain threshold.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's very hard stacking like that.
They're beating the turtle.
They're beating the Rift
This
Scuttle.
game supports beating privilege.
Somebody call PETA.
Beta.
PETA!
Bye.
Hey, PETA! Cho'Gath tries to defend the Rift Scuttle there, but it eventually does go to Xin Zhao. Draven now trying to get back in this game. Let's go ahead and check CS. Luckily, somehow, even though 5-0 on the Smolder, Draven still has a few more CS than his opponent. There goes the light again.
It's practically like the slowest strobe light ever.
No, it just goes on and then off like 5 minutes later. There it is, back on again. Braum coming down here, maybe trying to get behind Rel and Draven. I don't know if he's going to succeed here. They have a ward in that bush, and they spotted it out. Cho'Gath just kind of right-clicking, trying to get on Gwen here, but Gwen is immune, of course, inside that bubble. Prevents her from basically all forms of CC, except apparently that silence there that does go through.
I feel like there was a lot happening. Yeah, okay. I was like, I was hoping here. There was like not much going on up there. Oh, and we're back.
And we're back to top lane where they're fighting it out again.
Red team. What? When do we get to see the dragon beast?
Yeah, that happens all the time. Dragons die all the time in this game.
It's just another dragon. Dragons come, dragons go.
Of course. Just sort of playing the game normally now. Nothing too crazy happening. Just sort of fighting for position. Cho'Gath has a 2-level lead, though, over Gwen here, doing a beautiful job of posturing so that Gwen is not getting anything from these waves.
Is Gwen carrying a large pair of scissors?
Gwen is indeed carrying a large pair of scissors. The story there is Gwen is actually a doll brought to life.
Oh.
And her like creator is a seamstress,
Mm-hmm.
so that's why she has a giant pair of scissors.
Oh. I thought.
No, she's not playing a constant game of rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Draven a level down here.
Is he Australian by chance?
Who?
Throwing those things like boomerangs.
Those are axes, actually. I know they look nothing like axes, but they are axes.
Interesting.
In his base skin, they look more like axes. This is his like commentator skin.
Gotcha.
So he's got they're microphones.
Oh, I thought it had like some bone to it.
They look kind of like toothbrushes to me.
Toothbrushes?
Toothbrushes. 2H brushes.
Oh. Like, it turns back and forth, but it's just the same thing happening.
They're just playing around each other,
They're having a good time.
looking for minions. I want to see the minion differential between top and between the top laners is actually not as big as I thought it would be, but I think the XP differential is pretty crazy because he was blocked off the wave a lot. Rawr. He's going in for a fight now. He wants it. Gonna get the knock up.
Why did he go out?
Gwen. So the more Gwen is in a fight, the more she builds up. You see those little. Next time it goes over to her. If you look,
It's like a Zarya bubble situation.
kind of. But if you look under her name, she's got 4 like little circles.
Yeah.
And so those every time she hits a primary attack. Ooh, the flash in silence and eat.
Oh!
Oh my goodness,
Out of
crazy.
nowhere.
And Draven pushing in here, but here's Xin Zhao, and that is a dangerous position for our Draven player to be.
Took it.
But every time she gets a primary, like a left click on somebody, it builds up her stacks up to 4. And if she gets 4 stacks, she like chops her scissors really, really fast when she uses one of her abilities. And all of the damage, not all the damage, maybe just a part of it, but a good chunk of the damage in the middle is true damage. and so that goes through like armor and stuff. It's just directly to your health,
Oh.
and so with a bigger target like Cho'Gath, it can be kind of who might have a lot of health. It can do a lot of damage, and so he kind of was kiting around that to prevent the.
Seems to be doing pretty well.
Yeah, that's his like signature champ. He plays a lot of Cho'Gath, and so when he gets the Cho'Gath, it usually goes pretty well for him. Gwen on the run once again, able to duck out of the bush and avoid the knockup. Braum in the bush here, gonna get the Q off. Not gonna be able to capitalize on it.
I can see why Adam likes playing Brawl Stars now. It seems a little similar to League.
I've never played Brawl Stars, so I actually have no idea.
Well, like it's mostly just like the hiding in the grass part, and then like fighting each other. But there's no like tower minions. It's
Got it.
as far as
So it's
I
more
know,
of just
it's
like
just a death match.
just getting kills.
Yeah.
Look how low this tower is topside already. Already down 4 plates. All of that plate gold goes over to Cho'Gath. So every time you get one of those little parts of the health bar,
Yep.
you get gold. So he's gotten all 4 of them. And after a certain amount of time, I don't know the exact threshold, all of the plates drop and the health just becomes one big health bar. So you gotta try to get as many plates as possible before the plates drop. Going for more grubs here. Carroll already has 4. Make that 5. They're looking for 6 here. These grubs are really important because they are going to deal burn damage to the tower, and they're going to be able to get all 6 of them, which is going to be a huge boon for them.
We reached up on economy. Look at that.
We are even on economy, just not on kills. So I think knock up here does a lot of damage, and you can see the power of that AP Cho'Gath build. He's already caught a Luden's companion, and he's doing a ton of damage with that knockup. 2 in the bush here. Diana, Syndra, and Rel coming through. They're going to push up onto Diana. Diana gets knocked out. Here comes the dragon from Smolder. They're going to trade Diana for Braum, but Rel is going to fall too. That's 2 more for Smolder, and Syndra's trying to get her way out here, but Xin Zhao is going to dash in, and Syndra's knocked up, and there's the kill over to Xin Zhao, and that is going to be 3 for 1 in the favor of KSU. But the shutdown from Adam from downtown, able to get the kill. Beautiful shot there. Able to get the kill there on Xin Zhao. They have no jungler now for Drake. So they're able, and that's top tower as well. That's super nice. So an unfortunate fight for Carroll, but 3 for 2, not as bad as 3 for 1. So Draven fighting here, looking to try to even up these kills on Smolder. He's going to have to barrier, so is Smolder. A flash in from Rel to try to prevent the kill, but Rel is going to be too little too late here. There's going to be a stun onto Rel. She's off the mount, and she is walking pretty slow. Xin Zhao and Diana looking like they might fight for Drake here. Control ward in the bush. Syndra coming down. The 2 coming up for bot lane. Looking like it's going to have to be a steal angle rather than a full-on fight here. Rel coming up from the bot lane, but it's going to be separated. 3 condensed here and a TP. Make it 4 on this Ocean Drake. Probably going to have to give it up because here's Gwen. Diana, Syndra trying to make their way out. Going to be a knockback and an airborne onto Gwen. Aurora into the Spirit Realm. Going to miss the Q. And a dash in and drags them all in with the Diana ult. But Xin Zhao is in there as well. Lots of shots here coming out from Smolder. Cho'Gath taking a lot of damage. Both Cho'Gath and Diana going to fall. And that's going to be 2 for nothing for Carroll and a lot of ults used. Dash flash over the wall from Rel. Trying to force a play there, not able to do so. Not without a few more members of Carroll University here.
So correct me if I'm wrong. They have more kills than us,
Yes.
but we seem to be doing much better to their towers than they're doing to ours.
Currently, yes. Because at the end of the day, kills don't matter as much as objectives
Mhm.
and how you're playing the macro game. And so, like, in the top side there, Ed was able to play really aggressively into Gwen because he just had a lot of pressure and a lot of damage, and so he was able to force Gwen off the wave and get a lot of tower plate gold there and just be up. He's up 2 levels now, which is almost unspeakable. On the other side, sure, Adam was has died a couple times, but if you look at the CS, he's only 5 behind right now.
Right.
And so he's able to push the waves just as much, and he's able to kind of control the waves. So you can see their towers are pretty even because their waves are going back and forth and back and forth. In terms of mid lane, things are more in the favor of our team here by just a little bit. Cho'Gath here trying to fight Xin Zhao. Uses the ult to go ahead and knock him away. Aurora on the way as well. Trying to take the little Krugs here. Knocks up Aurora, does a lot of damage, jumps in the Spirit Realm, still chasing. Jumps backwards. Another flash. Has to ult to get away. Braum with the Glacial Fissure and the Exhaust. Ooh, they're doing a lot of damage here. It's probably going to be bye-bye Cho'Gath. And there it is. Kill on 2 Ed. Carroll also doing a nice job with their players that are alive, kind of rotating around the map so that they can get to towers that are being damaged by their opponents and sort of block that from happening.
Very good move.
Yes, very good map awareness and movement. Gwen is immune. That is a... Oh, wait. I will wait to say what I was about to say until we see how this fight goes. Almost 4 stacks here on Rel in a dangerous place. Draven having to back out as well. Fighting for this Rift Herald here. Looks like Diana and Rel want it. Diana dashes in, not able to find anything. Cho'Gath is here as well. They're down a lot of kills, but they still might be able to turn it because of the positions that their opponent's in. They find Braum alone, silenced, and a lot of damage. Tilted is going to be the one. I believe he gets a stack there on his eat, and they're going to go ahead and grab the Rift Herald. I was about to say, Gwen is immune is like a joke among among League players because whenever Gwen has that like octagon around her, she's like immune to so much stuff that it's like, oh, I did this huge combo, but don't worry, Gwen is immune. And it's like, because she just kind of is able to block so much with that.
Oh, that sounds annoying.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating. Until you start playing Gwen and you're like, oh, this is pretty fun.
Sounds about right.
Ooh, here comes Cho'Gath. Once again, trying to steal that red buff, but the Smite is going to get it. Diana here as well. Looking to be a bit of a scuffle here in the red buff area. Lots of damage going in, but the first one to fall is going to be Cho'Gath, followed by Xin Zhao, and they're going to actually trade a bot tower for that. Syndra coming around the backside with a minion in tow, ready to launch.
Just the amount of damage output is crazy.
Yeah, that's the power of the composition that KSU drafted. They do a lot of damage. And it's not like Carroll doesn't do a lot of damage, but Draven has to get sort of fed in order to be super useful, and Cho'Gath needs a few stacks in order to be good. Draven in a dangerous spot here once again, trying to get out. Rel going to be the sacrifice instead, but Draven just booking it out of there. Probably just going to have to back in the bush. Rel might be able to survive here. The speed up. Oh, there it is. Knock up on the Cho'Gath from the Cho'Gath onto the Smolder. Barrier comes out. Gwen is going to force Cho'Gath off of Smolder, though. Somebody needs to kill this Smolder. Rift Herald charge, mid lane. Look at all those
Little guys.
little grubs.
Little goobers.
Little goobers. I think they're called Voidlings, maybe? Or Void Mites? Void Mites, maybe?
Like from Minecraft.
Yeah, like from Minecraft. Diana tries to get in there in order to force a steal, but is going to give her life instead.
That was a good line.
Thank you.
That was a good line. Write that down.
Write that down. Write that down. Cho'Gath really trying to get this knockup on the Smolder in order to confirm the kill, but just not quite having enough damage yet to go ahead and burst down that Smolder. The problem with Carroll's comp is also they sort of have 3 burst mages because Syndra is already a burst mage. She does so much burst damage with her abilities that that's just how she's built. Diana is sort of a burst mage because she's meant to just get in there, drag them all in with her ult, and then just deal a bunch of damage and kill them. But the way that Ed is building Cho'Gath, he's also built sort of like a burst mage because he's supposed to just knock them up, get in there, attack like 1 or 2 times, and then just eat them and kill them. So all 3 are meant to be like magic damage burst characters. And so that just kind of leaves Draven as the lone attack damage person. So it's kind of a side effect of Carroll's composition. Yeah.
So what you're telling me that in case you went more broadly, Carroll went more diving.
Yeah, they did go kind of divey here, and they are able to find a kill, both trading out both ADCs here. Diana going to be the one to fall. Rel is going to fall as well. Carroll trades the life of 1 Smolder for 3 of theirs. They do get a big shutdown, though. Yeah, I mean, they're not super, like, Diana is sort of divey. That's kind of her her whole purpose. But I don't know. It's kind of a weird comp. They are gonna find Aurora here though. That's a big eat.
You say eat or eat?
Eat. Because Cho'Gath's ability is he literally just devours them, and then every time it's an execute threshold. So at a certain point, you can just kill them completely, and no matter what their health is. And then he gets a stack that gives him a bunch of stats, and he grows in size. So his character just continues to get bigger throughout the game. Or did you drop something? Did you drop?
What?
Something stinks.
No, I didn't do anything. Did you?
No,
I thought that was you. I was like,
what is? Did a ghost fart in here?
Let me go check outside.
Who farted? No, I don't. Maybe just like swing the door in and out and just sort of. Bro, what is that? It smells. Oh my gosh. Big fight in the bot lane. Jump on from Rel. Able to find the Aurora with the help of Syndra. Oh, that's okay. These fall off all the time. Just gonna put that over there. Fight for Otacon here could end up turning the game if they're able to get it. 4 on Otacon right now, but Draven in a dangerous spot. There's Mom coming out. Run, Adam, run! He flashes out of the way. He's able to keep himself alive with the trade of the flash, and they're going to get Otacon here, which is actually kind of a big surprise. I didn't expect them to be able to bring out an Otacon fight.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we know who's stunking up the room.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw. But what? But he's right there.
Here comes Cho'Gath, but Gwen is going to pop the ghost and get away. Okay, it smells much better in here. I don't know.
A little bit. I mean,
maybe I'm just getting used to it.
I don't know. It still smells pretty bad. I don't know what it
Bro,
is.
what? It was not me. So, and if it wasn't you and it wasn't me, who was it? That's crazy.
I really don't know.
A ghost walked in. Somebody walked in, ripped one, and then walked away.
It's the ghost that keeps turning off the light.
Bro, ghost is this is a poltergeist for sure because poltergeists they troll like that. Knock up in the bush here, 2 up and 1 in with Diana. They're able to find the Smolder here. The Xin Zhao is going to be the next to fall, and both go to Cho'Gath here. Oh, a big ult from Diana. They're able to find several. But no kills quite yet.
Poker.
There's the ult. There's the ult from Aurora. keep herself alive. They're going to trade for 4th Drake here. This is their first, preventing the soul from their opponents. A big fight there, mostly off the back of the damage that Ed is able to do, and the Diana ult that was able to drag in at least 2 there.
What's the average amount of Drake count?
What's up?
What's the average amount of Drake count in the game?
Not quite sure, but my guess would be around 6.
Okay.
And like it generally goes like 4 and 2 or 4 and 1 for 5. Generally, we don't see like a reverse sweep of Drakes. That's generally kind of weird.
Maybe we will today.
Maybe we will. 2 in the bush here, finding the Xin Zhao. Rel going to jump on top. Syndra trying to deal damage. The ult to go ahead and force them away. Syndra's taking a lot of damage, but does have the Otacon buff. Going to withdraw here. Xin Zhao takes a lot of damage, but is pretty tanky. Here comes 3 more from KSU. Another withdraw popped here from Carroll. Another fight here. Cho'Gath trying to fight. 2 almost finds Xin, does find the Xin Zhao, but falls to Aurora. And that's going to be another kill here for Ed, but he is going to fall. He's currently 7 and 5. Dang. Draven, once again, finding himself in a dangerous spot. Aurora tries to speed up to get there, but not able to find anything. Draven now coming around the mountain, around the river, through the woods, to Grandma's house. They're trying to fight in this bush. Crash down from Rel. Braum taking a lot of damage, but there's the Glacial Fissure. Smolder to the rescue here. Has that Elder Dragon mini buff that allows him to execute. Oh. Rel able to make it out.
They almost died perfectly.
There's Mom being called by Smolder. That's actually what the ult is called. It's called Mom exclamation point.
M-O-M?
Like mother.
Massive.
Nope, literally just Mom.
Oh, just Mom, not an acronym? Okay.
It's not an acronym at all. It's literally just
Is it
Mom.
her mom?
It is literally his mom. Smolder's mom.
Okay.
Because he's like a little baby dragon, and so he cries, and he's like, Mom! And then Mom comes and drops, like, hellfire from above.
I wish I could just call my mom's name and have, like, food in front of me.
Mom! That'd be so nice. This game seemed like it was over early on, but it is still in effect here. I mean, we are looking at a Baron fight here very soon. Clearing vision here from KSU. Able to knock up the Braum. The Aurora is there as well. Here comes Draven trying to deal damage. Got that shield, preventing a lot. Oh my gosh! Oh! It's over! My casting career is over! A huge ult from Diana allows them to find Sunset. Aurora is going to fall. Braum is going to make his way out. And Carroll still 7 kills behind. Still 8 kills behind. I can do math. Looking to turn this with a Baron here.
Look to be starting to do pretty better. Pretty good.
Pretty better, if I do say so myself. They are going to trade for bot turret, which Cho'Gath is going to go ahead and fight for prevention of another turret to be lost. Only you can prevent turret loss.
Are those ads even made anymore?
I hope so.
I haven't seen them.
Rel spotted out here.
Well, I see that coming. I'll see myself.
I'll see myself. Ooh, Diana trying to back here. Gonna get prevented. Syndra trying to deal all that burst damage into Xin Zhao right now and get that kill so that they can go ahead and secure an objective. Xin Zhao is chasing them down right now. Diana in a dangerous spot. Takes a lot of stacks from the Braum and is in execute range, so he's going to go ahead and get dropped by Smolder. Smolder finds 2. Almost finds 3, but it's going to get stolen by the Xin Zhao. Smolder going to find that 3rd, though, onto Syndra. And that's going to be 3 for the Smolder, and Smolder is now in a very good place once again. Let's go ahead and check what that Smolder's at.
4 on Carroll.
That Smolder is at 13 and 2.
I mean, let's be realistic. Who's going to beat a baby Drake?
It's true.
Like,
it's true. Mountain Drake being pinged by both sides. Carroll wants to prevent the soul, and KSU wants the soul. So I'm sure it's going to be a big fight at Drake here. Another turn on the bot lane destroyed by Gwen.
oh
Dragon spawning here very soon.
Where do you see the dragon?
You can see the little hourglass right there. I can also...
Oh, I see it. I see
Oh,
it.
I don't have the time. I also should just know the timers. Like, I should know when dragons spawn, but oh, it also is different depending on when they take the drakes, because it, like, starts a timer after the last drake was taken.
Gotcha.
And here comes the fight for the final drake here. Going to be a Mountain Soul.
Oh.
There's Mom.
Bye, Mom.
Glacial Fissure, probably going to prevent the steal. And it's a huge ult from Aurora and a lot of damage from Smolder. Going to find 3 once again, as well as a 4th from the Gwen. And it just leaves Adam on the Draven to go ahead. No, sorry, Draven and Syndra. Only 3 died. Apparently I can't count. Or maybe 1 withdrew. Maybe 1 got still had the withdraw buff.
Is there any way for Carroll to bring this back at all?
It's going to be pretty difficult because Smolder is meant to scale and is meant to play into the late game, and so they're he's just going to get stronger and stronger, and they already have an inhib. It's going to take the way that they win this fight, and it's going to be difficult, but the way that they win, the way that they turn this game, is they have to win the next fight. They have to win the next fight, and the way to do that is to take out either the Aurora or the Smolder first. Because the Aurora is going to ult and is going to make the fight difficult, and the Smolder is going to be the one dealing damage. So one of them needs to die first, and then after that they need to completely win the fight by killing like 3 of them, or up to all of them, and then turning for a Baron. That's not going to be easy to do, but that's their only hope right now. Right now, they're turning for KSU's turning for Baron anyways. They're trying to set up for it.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's probably going to be a fight in the pit. If they lose this fight right here where they're setting up, game's over. So they have to win this next fight.
Okay. That was a long way to say it. They just have to win the next fight.
Yes.
But no, I appreciate it.
Smolder takes a little bit of chip damage from the Syndra. Yeah, I like to explain things the long way. I end up explaining things like way too long instead of just being like, yeah, this is it.
Well, to be fair, I don't know much about this game, so it's probably better that you did. I just find it funny that it just boils down to
they need to win the next fight.
They just need to win.
It has to be a very like tactical fight though. They need to kill certain individuals because if they kill like the Braum, they're not gonna. It's not gonna matter.
What you're telling me is they need to die.
Kinda, yeah. Looks like they're just gonna end up giving Baron though because they've got minions in their base, so they're just gonna let their opponents have Baron because there's not much they can do about it. And if they all die, the game is over anyways. So might as well just give them the extra buff and hope that you can win the next fight, even though they have the Baron buff.
Tough battle.
Gonna be rough. Look how big Cho'Gath is though.
Holy.
He's a big man,
Big
or
boy.
a big void creature.
What's the biggest he can get?
He just keeps growing, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he has max size. Dive in here from Diana, able to pop the ult. Aurora ult is popped as well. And a shutdown on the Smolder. Aurora and Braum fall as well. Diana is going to fall, but it's a 3-for-1. Gwen is in there, finds 2, but Draven going to be the one to find the kill. Push back there from the Syndra. They're trying to find the Xin Zhao because they trade off for Draven. Rel, low health here, able to dodge the crash down to the side of Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao the only one alive now. Syndra, the only hope here to go ahead and keep this fight alive. That fight looked good, but it wasn't enough from Carroll, and Carroll is still on the back foot here. Nice push back again. Xin Zhao deals a lot of damage to turrets though.
It's 2 turrets.
There it is. Going for the Nexus here. Syndra needs to get the kill here on Xin Zhao if she wants any hope of winning, but it's not going to matter. Carroll, fortunately, loses the first game and is going to send us back to the lobby where we will get prepared for game 2. We will see you in a little bit, folks. We will catch you back up once we are in the draft. See you in a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. We are in the second phase of the draft. We saved you from the first point because at the end of the day, they'd have to do it twice anyways. Bans here on the side of Carroll are J4, Smolder, Rel. Right, that is, yeah, Smolder, Rel, Galio, and Aurora. For KSU, they're looking at Skarner, Syndra, Malzahar, Karma, and Zac. Going down the list, Cho'Gath is still going to be available here for Ed. It's going to be Caitlyn Milio for the bot lane, Victor for the mid lane, and Elise Sin in the jungle. For KSU, they are going to go ahead and pick Ornn for the top lane, Elise for their jungler. Or, wait a second, they have Elise and Viego. Is that Elise support? I think that might be Elise support. That's crazy. But it's going to be Ezreal, Elise in the bot lane, and Ryze in the mid lane. Interesting. I'm excited to see how this goes.
Glorious evolution.
Glorious evolution. Yeah, it is going to be Elise support. Oh my goodness. So, in terms of this character right here, Elise, she's a jungler through and through. She's an assassin jungler.
Oh, okay.
I just can't
Assassin.
talk.
I don't know what
Assassin.
is.
They assassinate your shins. Assassin.
Oh, yeah.
It's better than my
Like
previous.
Shinvisible?
Shinvisible, yeah.
Shinvisible.
That's better than my previous slip that I had. It was really bad. Anyways, but sometimes she's played support for like fun because she has maybe one ability that is like that stuns everybody. But
Like a Sombra ult?
no, it actually just stuns one target that it hits.
Oh,
And
that's her ultimate?
That's not her ultimate. That's just one of her abilities. She
Okay.
doesn't even have an ultimate. Her ultimate is that she switches between spider form and regular form. She's just like pokey. I don't know. She does a lot of poke damage as a support, but she's supposed to be an assassin, so it goes against everything she play. It's so weird. People don't normally play her support. So I'm excited to see what.
Normally.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do instead.
Good thing Brady's not here. Smash. Or no, I'm sorry, he said would.
Would
not. Would. Play them, guys. I don't know what else you were talking about.
I don't know what else you're talking about. Bunch of weirdos. And now we wait 3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, no, we got to wait 3 minutes and
20
19 seconds.
Holy.
Can't believe they're doing this to us.
How could they?
Oh.
Boop, 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 boop. Shinvisible.
Oh. You see this?
That was not me. I threw away my food. Actually, I would never eat.
Actually, you. I went in there just to grab my stuff.
Oh, oopsies.
I got time. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Thanks, pal. Two minutes left, folks, and then we're back in the game. I'm coming. I'm stuck right now. Yeah. I'm
coming.
yeah.
Not looking good for Carroll. They got ace.
What? Oh, dang, really?
No.
Oh.
I just saw some guy going in circles in a bush.
He's circling in the bush.
Could you imagine though?
If they already got ace, that'd be crazy. Oh, you know what I should do?
What?
Oh, I don't have an art section anymore. I deleted it because my old artist things
Died.
happened. Didn't die, thankfully, but
No, they didn't die.
why am I breathing so heavy?
Oh,
We're going in. Yippee, 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 yippee.
maybe. Oh. Full machine vector. What a man.
What about Choo Choo Orn, though? Choo Choo.
I didn't pay attention to
Choo
it.
Choo.
That is a big man. Oh, Choo Choo. Yeah, I see it.
Choo
now.
Choo Orn.
Holy.
Holy.
Well, we're hoping Carroll's going to bring it back here 2-1, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
They got it.
They got it.
Welcome to Summoner's,
Summoner's
Rift.
Rift. It's okay if I also add Sophie to the art channel just in case she wants to put in some input.
No, that's
30 seconds
quite
until
preposterous.
minions
No, go
spawn.
ahead. I don't care. Probably better, so.
Yippee, yippee, yippee. Are we going with another invade here? Doesn't look like it. Carroll does not want to risk does not want to risk that many kills.
What are they doing over
They're dancing.
there? Oh.
You should be dancing, yeah. You should be
Minions have
dancing.
spawned.
Oh, wait. Are they communicating if they're ready or not? Wait.
Oh, it just shows that their abilities are ready.
To everyone?
No, just to their team.
Oh, okay. I got confused. Little
I was so confusion.
Let's say it's
Cho'Gath's gonna leash for Lee Sin here. Bro, you can't be as bad as Brady. As soon as somebody mentions like an ASMR podcast, he starts like chewing in the mic, like over and over again.
I thought you were going to say something else.
All right, let's see here. Caitlyn with a nice ability on Ezreal there. Ornn popping some damage into Ed here.
Is it strategic to, like, change your skin to throw your opponent off or not really?
It's not like strategic. There are some skins whose like animation makes things a little bit harder to see. Like there's a Blitzcrank. He's like the little robot that actually Victor makes. But he that's like later in the lore, I guess. But he has a hook, right? And one of the skins has an emote that looks exactly like the hook, so you can force like your opponent to like flash away or use a movement ability away by like tricking them.
This game is pay to win.
Yeah, pay to win. Back and forth in the top lane between Cho'Gath and Ornn.
Seems to be going better than last round.
Well, we're not down 4 kills or 3 kills in the beginning, so
Not yet.
that's already a better. Yeah, not yet, I guess. Elise flash?
So hypothetically speaking, the so-called minions could be from the Despicable universe?
Well, I guess we've never seen what's under the hood,
Right.
so they could be little yellow minions. Big attack here from Cho'Gath. Does a lot of damage on Ornn, but not able to find the kill. Oh, just barely misses the pop-up.
I would have gone in all the way. Screw the turret, get the kill.
Full send. Damage going back and forth between Elise and Milio here. Got Viego and Lee Sin possibly about to go at it. They're looking for a fight for Rift Scuttle here, but here comes Elise as well as Ezreal. Lee Sin is in a dangerous spot. He's going to have to go ahead and probably ward hop over the wall unless he can dash to Milio. He's stunned up, and that's it. Viego going to go over and take go ahead and take over the dead body of Lee Sin and deal a lot of damage to Emilio, who uses a soccer ball to kick him back, but Unit is going to go ahead and take down Zizaball. You spoke too soon? You spoke too soon? What are we going to do now? Viego looking to initiate here on Victor, is going to get the stun and a bit of damage, but Rise a little bit too far away to make anything happen. So it's going to be Victor able to get out and able to get a laser beam onto Rise. Elise and Ezreal looking to get a back in here. Cannon does go over to both members of the Carroll University bot lane. Blows being exchanged once again in the top lane. Able to step out of the knock-up this time.
I felt bad for that. You just got clobbered in the head.
I feel bad for every minion. What do the minions do, man? They're just forced to march to their death.
They're just minding their own business.
It's true. A stun onto Elise to prevent a bit of a gank there. Full Cho'Gath ult, but he dashes into the rock instead of dashing into the Forge God and is not able to complete the kill. But with Viego on his side now, and even the Ghost isn't going to go ahead and save Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath's body going to be, excuse me, left there, not taken over here by Viego. Carroll University on the back foot once again. Fight here for the grubs. Cho'Gath goes in, uses the eat in order to steal a grub and also get a stack. Not a bad play there from Cho'Gath. I thought it was going to be int, but it was not at all. Laser beam once again onto Rise. Lee Sin able to take the Mountain Drake there as well. Carroll actually in a good place when it comes to objectives. 1 grub and 1 Drake to 2 grubs. Not bad at all. Caitlyn fighting Ezreal here, able to get the net. And the long distance shot from the Milio buff. I was trying to say buff and boost at the same time. I can't talk today, apparently.
So it's a EP day.
It's an EP day. I also have like a very slight headache.
I have ibuprofen.
No, it's okay. I'll take some when I get home. Elise diving in now onto Caitlyn. Gonna get the ignite. Caitlyn low health here, just sort of waiting for that campfire to go ahead and boost up the health there. Fighting for the CS. Pop up from Cho'Gath here. Silence gets the barbs. Not able to get much damage. That Ornn is already pretty tanky with only the cloak and the null magic mantle, but that is a lot of magic resist here. That brittle combo does a lot. What?
Brutal.
Brutal. Brutal brittle.
Just walking around like owns the place.
Bro, I gotta watch season 2, man. Why does he look like that?
Well, is that gonna be put on the list?
It should be. I gotta watch it. Nice knock up there from both members. It's actually going to be Cho'Gath who gets the damage. Oh, and the eat! Oh my goodness, that was crazy. Kind of baited him in there, able to get a lot of damage from the eat. Viego invading the red side, looking for the red buff and able to claim it. Victor fighting Rise here. trying to get it back in. Elise, as well as Viego, looking for this victor here.
Creepy crawlies.
True. Lee Sin gonna dive back in after hitting the Q. Dives back out to his team. The mist comes out from Viego. And no fight ensues. A bit much slower game here this time.
Honestly, probably better for Carroll dying every 10
Yeah.
to 5 minutes as a team.
Yeah. They're a lot more pokey. Victor pokes out a lot more. Caitlyn pokes out a lot more. Zizbal's Milio is going to help with that.
That's good.
Lee Sin is a little out of place here. Oh my gosh, the dash in. Double dash in the kick. But is not enough.
Did not speak too soon.
That was
As soon as you said something, he went in and died.
that was a crazy play. He was able to double dash in and get the kick, but he just died. I didn't even see what happened. He just sort of died. I wish we had a replay because I don't know what happened. Did he go back in?
He just kind of stayed there as far as I saw.
I'll have to look at it later.
Only League had a replay, but
We could go back in time, but then we'd have to we'd miss
come
stuff.
back in time.
We could go back in time. What I meant to say.
No, and then we come back in time.
Oh, Back to the Future.
Yeah.
It's a lot of damage from Ezreal ult, but the Ezreal ult is off the table now for a little bit. Luckily for Ezreal, it comes back very quickly.
Ooh.
Looks like another fight here for Grubs. Here's the call of the Forge God. Gonna knock up Cho'Gath. Here comes Viego. They're trying to do damage into what is a very tanky boy, but he went the AP route, so he's not as tanky as he probably should be. But the Cho'Gath gets out. Here comes the Lee Sin. Channeling up. Here comes Victor as well, but here's the Rise TP in. Lots of damage on the Lee Sin, and Ornn dashes in, finds the kill. Are they going to be able to find anything on the side of Carroll? There's the ult from Victor. It's targeting Rise. It's going after him. It's trying. It does not reach him, and Victor and Cho'Gath are left alone. But here comes Milio, maybe to make something happen.
Dragon.
Dragon has spawned here.
Was it?
Cho'Gath trying to fight Ornn with Victor here. They're going to get some poke damage out, but there's a tower shot.
Give him a back shot. Because it shot him in the back.
I see. I was like, what? I was like, whoa. Ooh, Cho'Gath misses the knock-up, not able to get the Elise for the eat. Really wanted that eat there. Knock-up onto the Viego, though. Lots of damage, going to prevent the Viego possibly from fighting this. Lee Sin is back, and they're able to try to take some grubs here. Rise is here as well. Gonna possibly be a big fight here. Big knockback onto Elise. Elise is gonna go ahead and web out, finds Cho'Gath. Oh, but a lot of damage from Victor. Gonna go ahead and take out the Elise. Oh, and another kill from Victor. But it's an Ezreal versus Caitlyn in the bot lane. Barriers from at least Caitlyn. Yeah, it was Caitlyn. Just Caitlyn's barrier. And Carroll able to get some grubs here.
That's good. Catching up.
Fighting for the grubs once again. Looks like it's going to be 4 to the side of Carroll and 2 to the side of KSU here. Caitlyn and Ezreal still fighting in the bot lane. Caitlyn a level down, trying to prevent her tower from being taken. Drake up and being taken by Elise and Viego. Ezreal looking to try and help out. Milio and Lee Sin coming down, not soon enough, not going to be able to steal.
So is it the last shot of the dragon that matters the most?
Only shot that matters. Whoever gets the last hit on there is the claimer of the Drake.
Oh, that must suck at times.
Yeah, because you could totally go in and steal it with certain abilities and whatnot. lots of damage coming out from the brittle combo from Ornn. Trying to use that knock up to get away here on the side of Cho'Gath. Slowed though. Silenced. Knocked up. Dash in. Tries to get the brittle. Too close to tower. He's got the Kaenic Rooker in here, so that means he's going to not be able to take a lot of AP damage. I think. Oh no, Ed is going Heartsteel here, so he's going to be tankier. He's going the tank build instead. Lee Sin tries to get the Q, not able to do it. Yeah, so both junglers takes the smite spell, right? And that does anywhere from like 600 to 1200 damage on jungle creatures.
Damn.
And so people can flash in and
Excuse me. Wow.
oh, damn is fine. I don't think that's that big of a deal.
That's a lot.
Yeah, you just kind of flash in, steal it, and then even if you give your life for it, you still get the Drake.
We're just worth more than anything. What are the benefits to killing a Drake? Is it just like little boost?
Yeah, so each individual Drake gives you a certain boost. I don't know all the boosts off the top of my head. It's one thing I've never known, but they all give you a little boost. Like the Mountain Drake gives you armor, is the one I know pretty well. Lee Sin dashing in here, and the kick, but Ezreal going to dash out. He dashes back in!
Oh.
Are they going to find the kill? Ace in the hole, blocked by Elise.
So close.
Lee Sin looking for more. Yeah, and then once you get to the 4th Drake, you get a soul bonus, which is like just a big bonus, and all the little Drakes are just a tiny bonus. I don't actually know all the Drake bonuses. I haven't looked it up before. I usually just hover over it in the game. Maybe that's something I'll learn for next time so that I know. First turret goes to Carroll here. They're going to get the one boon that goes along with that.
Do they always play on the same map, or are there different maps?
It is only the Rift, Summoner's Rift, that is played competitively. Cho'Gath in a bad spot here, going to get taken out here by Viego. There are other maps, like there's the Howling Abyss, which is just a big one singular lane.
Yeah.
But that's only for ARAM. And those are like the only maps, pretty much. There's another skin for the ARAM map, but they just change the skin every time. Or pretty much every season, or every couple of seasons, they change the skin for. Nice kill from Adam there. They changed the skin for Summoner's Rift.
Okay.
So the map you saw is completely different. But it always had 3 lanes and the pits and stuff. It's just like the aesthetics look different and the spacing's a little different every time.
Right.
But it's the same sort of skeleton, if you will.
It's like Fortnite.
Yeah. I'd say it's a lot like Fortnite in that regard. I think it is, because like...
I know, I agree with you, but I never thought I'd
compare the two?
Right. This is so different.
Yeah, because... Fortnite always has the same sort of like shape of map and like idea, but like the map changes with different locations.
Seasons too.
This one, it's like there used to be like grass like right up against the mid lane here. They changed that. They used to not. It used to be like the grass changes to different colors, the background changes to different colors, but it's overall the same skeleton.
Gotcha.
Carroll split here.
Ooh.
Hiding in the bush. Trying to get a cheeky knock up here. Gonna get a stun on Emilio here. Emilio in a dangerous spot. Exploding Spider. Does a good chunk of damage too. Rise and Ezreal in the bot lane. Summoning the Rift Herald to go ahead and take down the tower mid lane. Looking for more though. Cocoon onto Cho'Gath. Oh, here comes Viego. Going bot lane, maybe? Oh my goodness, he's going all the way. He's going all the way bot lane. Oh, he released him, and he's just going to let him go down.
So many things happening.
Fight for Ocean Drake here. Ocean Soul gives you healing. I know that much. Gives you a lot more healing. Dash in from Lee Sin, tries to kick one in, but is going to take a lot of damage in the meantime. And there's a lot of opportunities for Heartsteel stacks there, but I don't think Cho'Gath wants him. Cho'Gath going to be taking a lot of damage, going to fall here as well. They're pushing for more. Are they going to be able to find Caitlyn? The flash in from the Cho'Gath that is actually a Viego, but is turned into him based off of the passive. Caitlyn going to fall, and Milio going to be the only one to be remaining as all of his friends are dead. Also Victor in the bot lane, but he's just chilling.
Just doing his thing.
Just doing his thing. That was a big fight there for KSU. Victor going to possibly be looking for a steal here. Used the ability, wasn't able to find it.
That would have been funny, though.
Would have been funny. You'll see some good steals if you keep casting League with me.
Just so you don't have to do it alone.
Well, I'll do it alone. It's just not as fun alone. There's nobody to bounce things off of.
Of course.
Orin has a 131 gold bounty.
How do you get a bounty?
If you're up in like, if you're up in CS or you're up in kills, you get a bounty, and that means when you get killed, you give away extra gold.
Oh.
It kind of is meant to balance the game. I didn't even notice.
Oh, these are new.
Voracious Otacon spawns top here. Oh, and also that guy I just mentioned, Voracious Otacon, didn't even used to exist.
Who?
Oh, this big dude right there on the map, Voracious Otacon.
Oh.
Gives a bunch of buffs, including the withdraw buff that basically when you kill, you teleport right back to spawn instead of having to wait through your death timer.
Instead of waiting 3 years just to get back.
Yeah, you just right back to spawn.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's only a one-time buff, but it is very nice to get right back into a fight.
So it's like a Symmetra teleporter.
Yeah, just compare everything to Overwatch abilities.
That's exactly what I'm doing. That's the thing I understand.
You can compare it to Marvel Rival abilities, too.
Strange Portal.
Yeah. Probably even more accurate than it's like a reverse Strange Portal, though, because nobody portals back to spawn.
Well, I haven't seen it been done yet, but I'm sure it could be.
It could be a strat. Could be a strat.
Don't stagger.
Two fights, one going on bot lane, one going on top lane here. But Victor's going to have to flash out, taking a lot of damage from Elise. Going to be shut down by Viego here. There's no Vi in this game.
What's going on today?
I don't know, man.
It's
I don't know.
just game.
It's just game. Why you have to be mad? Heartsteel stack here from
This
Cho'Gath.
doesn't seem like a smart push.
Here comes
Oh,
Caitlyn.
never mind.
Call of the Forge God. Comes the big train. Gonna knock two up. Ezreal ult going through. They're trying to kill this Ornn here, and I think they might just do it. But here comes
I stand
Ezreal as
corrected.
well. They're gonna find it. They're gonna trade a turret for it though in the bot lane. Knock up onto Elise here. I don't think anyone's going to initiate off that.
Is he cheaper town halling?
He is basically just... That's that. You know when we refer to him as Lee Sin?
Yeah.
That's him. That's the guy we're referring to.
Oh.
Because they're both guys who just like punch a bunch. That's their thing. Punch a bunching.
Punch.
Punch a bunch. Does not see him in the bush.
He's got big.
He's getting bigger. He's
What's the benefit of getting bigger? Mark?
nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Is it technically like a debuff?
No, I mean like he gets a bunch of buffs from the stacks. It's just like I don't think there's really a particular reason to get bigger. It's just funny.
Well, we need something new. He gets bigger.
He's a little guy.
Any
and then
benefits? Not really.
No.
He just gets bigger.
He's actually easier to hit. Looks like we got another dragon spawning here. It's going to be another ocean drake.
Who's that old man?
That is Swain.
What's he doing here?
Just an emote, I guess.
Oh, it's an emote. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, just somebody emoting.
Just an old fella.
Just an old fella. Are you a smart fella or a fart smeller? We were both fart smellers before. I don't know who it was, but...
Well, someone also burped 5 minutes after.
Hey,
So
I burped, but my burps
on
don't like...
stream, we can go back.
They don't stank like that. Elise takes a lot of damage, though. From the Victor.
Steal the dragon. Steal the dragon.
Ooh, tries to dash in there to get the steal, not able to do so. Knock up onto Lee Sin there. 3 Drakes in the favor of KSU, 1 Drake in the favor of Carroll University. Stops the back though, just for a little funny.
Killed another turtle.
So much turtle killing. So sad. Got a Baron up in the top lane. Ready for a fight if somebody wants to take it. Elise tries to steal there, but they're getting pincered on by the Cho'Gath and the Milio. Here comes the Caitlyn as well. Diego ults out, leaving Elise to die here, knocked up and
Get 'em.
eaten.
Get him.
Get him! Get him! Get him! That's also from Gravity Falls. Very
Great
effective.
show.
Dash in here from Lee Sin, knocks the Rise back. Ed going to find the kill there, and Viego going to die to Victor there. Carroll only 2 kills away from their opponents. They're going to go ahead and take Voracious Otacon here.
Let's hope we go positive.
That would be crazy. Victor alone here. Milio trying to come help. Dash in here from Ornn. Victor getting a lot of healing from the Milio. Ooh, the ult here from Ornn. Possibly trying to steal Otacon here. But looks like it'll just barely go the way of Carroll. They've got the buffs now, as well as the withdraw. Baron is still up. Cho'Gath looking to eat this Ezreal. Gets the knock up, but gets rooted in place by Elise. Cho'Gath behind.
Oh! Get him
Behind Ornn now.
again.
They're looking for a fight. Lee Sin kicks him out though. Maybe not the kick he was looking for. Like Cho'Gath in a dangerous place. The withdraw comes through though.
Yeah!
Adam gonna find Ornn. Elise about half health here. Dash in from Lee Sin.
Around. Now we're equal on kills.
It's the withdraw. 2 withdraws used though. I have to clock in, so I'm putting in a punch right now.
He clocked in at 9:39. Is only gonna get paid for 3 minutes.
No, 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 no. I get paid for the whole thing. What do you mean there's no internet connection? Check your connection.
Screw you, internet connection.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Kramer? Cho'Gath having to pop the ghost here. Diego is looking for him. Ooh, the Heartbreaker sort of misses though, but I don't think it's going to matter in the long run. Rise and Viego are going to go ahead and just take down the Cho'Gath. But the rest of
that
Carroll,
thing?
that is Baron Nashor. And he gives you a ton of buffs and a empowered recall that makes it so when you go back to spawn the normal way, you go really, really fast. But Call of the Forge God here going to make it difficult for Carroll to get it, but they are going to get Baron Nashor. Will they lose all the buffs while they try to escape here? There's the withdraw. Lee Sin hops over the wall with the ward hop, has to flash out. Everybody should keep their Baron buff.
So if you die, you lose it?
If you die, you lose your Baron buff, yeah, unfortunately. We started at 8, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I was a few minutes late, but yeah, practically 8. They started drafting by 8.
Yeah. The stream was started, so we're good. We're good.
Wait, who did they kill on our side? I missed that.
I think Victor used his withdraw. Ocean Drake here, looking like it's going to be taken by our opponents. Ooh, an early entry, not able to steal the Drake and not able to get over the wall. That's 4 Drakes for KSU, and they are Ocean Soul, so they're going to get a lot of healing off of that.
Can I ask why it's like short term Drake?
Dragon, Drake, I don't know. That's just what they call it. I don't actually know why.
I was gonna say like Drake, like the rapper. I was confused for a solid like 30 minutes when you started saying that. I was like, oh, it's the dragon.
Well, it's funny because, let me push my glasses up like a nerd, because Drakes and dragons are different. Drakes have no wings.
I thought that was a wyvern.
No, wyverns have no front legs. Dragons have 4 legs, 2 wings. Wyverns have 2 legs, 2 wings. Drakes have 4 legs, no wings.
Those aren't drakes.
No, they're not drakes. It's just shortened to drake.
Okay. Doesn't that just make it a really large reptile?
Yeah, that's basically what they're. See, here's what it is. A worm has no wings, no legs. A wyvern has 2 wings, 2 legs. A dragon has 4 legs, 2 wings. A drake has 4 legs, no wings. A lindworm has 2 legs. That's it. An amphither has 2 wings. That's it. Amphither. I don't know how to pronounce that. Got a fight here going on in the mid lane. Going to be called the Forge God going through. Milio and Caitlyn getting knocked up. Caitlyn going to get ultimately killed. Milio probably next to fall here. There he is. Milio is no longer with us. Ezreal might fall here as well, though. Traded up 1 on the side of Carroll. Victor finds 2, but Cho'Gath going to fall as well. Lee Sin trying to make something happen, kick somebody into the path of Victor. Actually going to be the one to slay the support, but he's going to fall as well. Victor trying to get away as much as possible. The rest of his team is gone, and he's in a 1v2 situation here. And he's not going to be able to make anything happen, so he's going to go ahead and leave here. But all 4 members that are not, all 5 members except for the one named Victor are no longer with us and no longer have the Baron buff. Ornn upgrades an item for Rise here.
It's tough.
Very tough. Very tough fight here for Carroll. When Victor's going to do absolutely no damage to this Ornn here, because Victor does magic damage, right? And Ornn built magic resist for the Cho'Gath. The Cho'Gath didn't end up building magic damage, so it doesn't do much against the Cho'Gath, but it does a lot against the Victor.
I suppose that's good for them.
Here's an ult from Ezreal. I guess we're just going to watch it.
Why is he ulting?
His ult comes back so fast that he can kind of use it for like damage and wave clear. This is how much time he's got left before his ult is back. So it's already like a third of the way there. It's one of the less impactful ults in the game. Victor gets the speed from Milio to get himself out. He's a big boy.
I think it might be bigger than last match. Is it based off level or?
It's based off the number of stacks he has. So he can use his ult to eat 6 minions or small jungle creatures, and then he can eat large jungle creatures an infinite amount of times and opponents an infinite amount of times. So he's pretty stacked up right now, but he's taking a lot of damage from this Ornn, so it might not matter.
Is he slower while bigger or no?
No, he just looks slower because of how large he is,
Right.
but he's actually the same speed. Got another Baron coming up here in about a minute. Cho'Gath building up some more Heartsteel stacks here. Trying to fight this Ornn. This Ornn has a lot of damage, though, for how big in size Cho'Gath is. Here comes Lee Sin to support. But here's Elise as well. Victor, a little bit above. Looking to probably do some supporting here.
This is much slower than last game.
It is much slower than last game. It is a lot less exciting. But this is how, this is still faster than how pro games work.
How long does the average program take?
Pro game takes less time, but there's less kills too.
I guess that makes sense.
They're just not dying and fighting as much. Generally, kills are traded out pretty quickly. Because like if something's happening top lane, something is traded up bot lane, or you know, vice versa. Ooh, trying for the steal there, but is going to give his life instead. Kicks out what? Actually,
Whoa.
I spoke to. Never mind, I spoke correctly. He's dead.
We're gonna take that one back.
We're going to take that one back, and then we're going to reverse it, and then we're going to take it back again because I was right to begin with. But Rise is going to get shut down by Caitlyn here. Call it for triple kill for Caitlyn. Where did she come from? I have no idea. Where did she come from? Where did she go? Cotton Eye Joe, quadra kill. What just happened?
Go for the ace.
I didn't even see that coming. Caitlyn has been slowly scaling this whole game. Quietly.
Kills are even again.
Kills are even again.
Here's where they go.
They're going to fight for an Elder Drake here. An Elder Dragon.
Which Drake? Which is a Drake.
This is a dragon.
Which is technically a wyvern.
Which is technically a wyvern because it
Actually.
Who summoned me?
They got it. Wait, was that not a wyvern? Because I don't see the buff on top.
The Elder Drake only comes up when there's 4 drakes taken, and it does not give the same kind of buff that the other like elemental drakes do. It instead gives a execution effect that under a certain threshold, basically people just die, and it also makes an awesome dragon roar.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
So it's more for the aesthetics, or?
Oh no, the execution is great. Like it's like a 6 of their health or something crazy like that, and then it just like
They die.
they just die
Oh.
to 1 hit, and then it goes, rah.
Like light.
Yeah. You see that little white line on Ornn's health? That's the execution threshold. So as soon as health gets below that, it just pops them.
That's big. Is that for the whole rest of the game?
No, it's for a time period.
Oh, it's gone.
You can see it on Viego though. It's on all.
It's back.
It's on all of them. Watch this. It's gonna happen again. Oh, we didn't get it. There it is.
Oh, okay.
You see how he ran away and still died? He was taking a little bit of burn damage, so it just executed him.
Nice.
Oh, but Cho'Gath in a rough spot here, but they're taking a lot of towers here. Carroll.
Take it back.
Lee Sin diving in there, able to kick Rise out of the fight.
The turret.
But Lee Sin gave his life. Ezreal is down though. Rise might be the next one to fall. Down below the threshold, and they take it. Carroll University ties it up 1-1. We'll be back with the next game here, folks. Welcome back, everybody. We've got the draft in now. We saved you from the first part now so that you don't have to worry about that. But you can see in the background what has transpired. We've got a Smolder, Rel, J4, Ornn, Mbessa, Skarner, Malphite, Cho'Gath, Malzahar, and Zach ban. For Carroll University, they're going to be playing Mordekaiser top, Kayn jungle, Victor in the mid lane again, and the same bot lane as well, Caitlyn Milio. Their opponents are going to be playing Gragas top with the Diana, I'm going to assume the Diana jungle, and the Akshan mid with the Varus Karma bot lane. A completely new lineup for them. They're going to take the Diana that we had for the first game and bring it over to themselves. But other than that, we've got a whole new lineup for them, and we've got a pretty similar lineup from Carroll. They want to repeat what they did last time and hopefully take a victory here against an opponent that would prove to be stronger based on their win rate. So we'll see what happens here.
Would you say that comp the enemy team is playing is more brawly, or not as much as their first time?
So here's the thing. It's kind of hybrid-y
Okay.
because Varus and Karma are very pokey. Akshan and Diana are more divey. He's kind of hybrid, but he has an ability that literally just like lets him swing in and out of fights. So
Like Tarzan?
kind of, except with a
Oh.
like grappling hook instead of on a vine.
Like Mabel.
Like who?
Mabel from Gravity
Oh my gosh,
Falls,
I
the
forgot
hit
she has a
show.
grappling hook. That's
His
funny.
Grappling hook.
Grappling hook. But yeah, he's got a grappling hook that lets him swing in and out of fights very easily.
Okay.
Gragas can kind of get in there. He's very weird. He's got these barrels that explode, and he wants to hit you into the barrels and then explode the barrels and do a ton of damage.
Like Donkey Kong. You keep naming these characters, and I can think of other people like them.
Yeah, exactly like Donkey Kong, except canonically, he's just a dude that's drunk.
Real.
That's literally his lore. Like, he's just a drunk guy. And he carries around you'll see him. He carries around a giant barrel.
Don't doubt it.
So they've got some poke, some dive. They're pretty even. They're pretty even across the board in what they've got. Carroll, on the other hand, they're kind of even too. They've got a bunch of poke. It
Yep.
helps with the poke. Wants to get in there, and just like he has an ability that drags them. Mordekaiser has an ability that drags them towards, and then he hits with his big hammer.
Like
so
a Life Weaver?
yeah, but opponents, not
Nah,
enemy.
yeah.
So more like a hog hook.
Okay.
And Kayn is an assassin, so that's going to be interesting to see how that goes.
You said it right this time.
Instead of assassin,
Good job.
I can't talk. I just can't talk today.
Gravity is in effect. We learned that today.
Gravity. What if for one day, every day, how many people do you think would die if for 1 hour,
1 hour?
1 hour, no,
Uh,
5 minutes every day,
every day.
everybody knew what time it was going to turn off.
Gravity.
If gravity turned off for 5 minutes, how many people a day do you think would die?
If gravity turned off?
Yeah. Actually, let's just say 60 seconds. 60 seconds.
60 seconds? How many people would die?
Because think about
Okay,
it. You and I
so-
should be fine.
Here's the thing. If you're asking such a complex question.
Because, I mean, like, think about it, right? You and I would be fine, right? Because
we'd be in the room.
we'd be in this room and we would just float to the ceiling.
Right. But like if gravity itself completely turned off, that means the oceans
Okay.
if like just okay, we're going to say everywhere. Gravity everywhere
Yeah.
turns off. Earth is heading in a trajectory a different minute than what the sun's gravitational pull is holding on to it, or is it just
Let me modify.
Okay.
Let me modify.
like
Gravity turns off for humans for a minute a day.
so this stays on the table. It's
Yes.
just the humans.
Just the humans.
Well, wouldn't our clothes stay or no?
Anything attached to us. Like, so clothes
Okay,
would
so
stay.
just humans.
Just humans. So anybody in a car would be fine. They just float to the top. I'm just talking if anybody's outside, they're floating into the space
I mean,
and then falling.
ultimately, it just depends on how many people are outside and where they are. Because, like, if they're like climbing without gear,
Mhm.
dead on this. Like just unless they're holding onto that rock for dear life, which they could be. But like if they're just outside walking their dog on like the sidewalk,
It's funny
all
'cause
of a sudden you
That's
go up.
That'd be a funny sight though, because we said only for humans, so the dog would stay gravitational
they'd
pull.
have
So they just like holding on to the dog.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
Sparky, no, I'm flying
Yeah.
away.
No, but like like you said, like people like all of a sudden you'd start walking
Mm-hmm.
and then your foot wouldn't touch the ground and it's gonna feel like you're falling, but you're not.
You're
and,
falling up.
and what? Well, no, you wouldn't go up. You would continue to go forward in like a circular motion, just because like, unless you were to like jump up before it, then you're really gonna only go up.
So would
as-
anybody die,
Huh?
or would everybody be fine?
I
it's
would
only a
assume.
minute.
I would assume most people would be fine. It's just that like if you're running or doing some sort of like exercising activity specifically outside to where like you're gonna get higher above the ground.
Oh, you're screwed.
Right, because then you're gonna land most likely on concrete, and even if you aren't, you're still gonna land on the ground pretty
Very
hard without the
hard, yeah.
proper equipment to help you land safely.
It's like the purge, but instead of like human-made laws going out of effect, it's all like the laws of physics.
nature.
Nature's. You no longer have any inertia. The laws of physics and the laws of motion are no longer in effect.
Honestly, let's just talk about hypotheticals for like the next hour. That's
Bro,
sounds-
if this game lasts an hour, holy.
I bet max probably 45 minutes.
Oh, I hope so. Let's see what happens here.
We love this game. I'm so
Love this
excited
game!
to be here.
Woo! Double arcane comment in the bot lane here. Looks like they might be going for a maybe an AP Varus. That would be kind of weird. That'd be a lot of AP. Does he normally build? I don't think he normally builds arcane comment. That's odd, but
Are
oh
the
well.
little guys cosmetic based, or did they actually do things?
These guys?
Yeah.
So that's Airy, and so summon Airy is the rune, and so his little his
Goober.
little goober that goes along with him. Basically, whenever he shields or when he attacks an opponent, Airy attaches to them, and it like gives a bunch of bonuses. I think I can hover. Can I hover over it? No, I can't.
Unforge.
And now we have to wait for the directed camera to come back. What is this? What is that? Is that heal? Is that what heal looks like now? It's weird.
Back in my day.
Pangu. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's
That's Larry and
it's Larry and
Maddie.
Bubba and Maddie.
Bubba.
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 Oh, bye guys.
they just
They just
they freaking just oh
we're like fishing here, man. You know,
start poking on the glass.
like a zoo in here, man.
That's what it feels like sometimes, especially when like, so here's our esports center. If you're,
They're just like staring in there. It's crazy, man.
it was weird when we had the Marvel Rivals qualifier because like they would just come up and start talking. Like all of us are in there and they're just like watching us. Which like I
Was
guess
there like a
it's
tour or something?
fine. Yeah, it was a tour.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
It was just like a single family. It felt weird, but
I don't know if it feels weirder to have the garage door closed or the garage door open, because the garage door closed, people like look through the glass, but the garage door open, people can just kind of like walk in. So this is the man I was talking about.
big boy.
His normal skin, he has like a he's just got no shirt on, and his belly's just bowl of
Why
jelly.
couldn't we have that here? I mean, okay, that's cool.
This is his fanatic skin, his championship skin. Gragas did use flash there, took a lot of damage early on there from Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser, clearly a bully.
We need to see how long they go without killing each other, because the past 2 rounds there's been
There's been quick
I mean,
early kills.
last round there wasn't as much killing, but there was still some killing early on.
Yes, I'm excited to see how this plays out and how much, how much death occurs in these early stages.
Sleeping for hat
I
after
know, I'm
this.
so tired. Mordekaiser passive is procced here. Able to get some good damage. Good thing about Mordekaiser, one of the many good things in my opinion, is that he does not use mana. Instead, he builds up shield that he can then pop to either heal himself or give himself more shield.
Oh,
So
like Zarya bubble.
sure, everything's
I'm
just
comparing.
everything's just Zarya bubble.
At this point, might as well.
Gragas, on the other hand, does use mana and is low mana now, so is going to back up. Almost
There's
gets
the
grabbed out.
pull
Yeah,
you
there's the
were
pull. That's exactly like Roadhog Hook.
Exactly. Just the hand.
It's just a hand.
Practically
instead.
just 5 hooks.
It's true. But instead of a Roadhog Hook, you can angle it to pull people away from you instead of pulling them towards you.
Like, it'd be Invisible Woman push.
Yes.
I'm trying to think that in Overwatch terms, but
I don't think anybody has a push-pull ability in...
well, they have pulls. I don't think they have push.
Yeah, I don't think there's any... Well, there's like
Farah's little.
Concussion Blast
Yeah, that's technically a push pull sort
Or-
of thing.
or Javelin.
But that's push.
Yeah, so is Concussion Mine.
Well, no, I'm talking about just like
Oh,
Pull.
it can boop them anywhere, I guess.
yeah, like straight pull.
Old Orisa pull.
That's true. I missed that. I don't know why they ever got rid of that. That
Can,
was
can you get that with perks now?
no. That was only in OG. But you can get her barrier, which you know, it's not horrible if the team you're playing against doesn't really like pay attention to you, I guess. But like, I think it's much more easier. It's easier to deal with than it was before, because before you could time it where it's like you place it down and then it's refreshing and you're still gonna have it up and you can place a new one down
I
again.
got it. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So I mean, it does balance it out more and makes the gun more enjoyable for other people, but you know.
Got it. But who wants that?
Right.
Nothing really exciting happening right now. Everyone just sort of getting their CS and a few scuffles in the top lane.
Get the grind.
Mordekaiser forcing Gragas off the wave here. Misses the hammer. He's going to get hit by the barrel. But that's not going to do too much damage since it doesn't charge up. Void Grubs have spawned. Milio looking to fight here with Kane. Here comes Mordekaiser to force Diana off the Grubs here. Kane dashes in, does plenty of damage here. They're looking for some Grubs here. Ooh, the smite, but the heal up from the Grubs returning actually prevents KSU from getting a Grub. Karma trying to get one.
What's one League of Legends character you think would be like would actually do some good in the real world if they were actually real?
Like a positive force.
Yeah, something like that, or like, you know, they could change the world in a good way. At least with the intention of like doing it in a good way or something.
I think Rel, who we saw first game, wants to change the world for good. But I don't know. She's kind of like she's supposed to be like a young kid, and she doesn't really have the capacities to make anything happen.
No idea what is going
I have
on.
no idea what is going on. I don't know. Because they all sort of have like some negatives to them. Like,
Well, as would anyone.
as true, as would anybody. I don't know who would do some real good in the world.
There's some characters that would do some real bad in the world.
Oh, yeah. So there's a guy, let me tell you about him. There's this guy,
Let me tell
his name's Fiddlesticks. He's
That
literally
sounds fun.
he's literally like a scarecrow, and he's the embodiment of everybody's fear. I don't think he'd be doing much good.
Oh, like the hit character from DC, Scarecrow?
Yeah. Except like
Who came first?
No, definitely Scarecrow. But Scarecrow like invokes people.
Which Scarecrow? They both
Not
are?
Fiddlesticks.
Okay.
Scarecrow. Like Scarecrow
Oh, okay.
like invokes people's fear through like hallucinogenic like
Drugs.
Fiddlesticks like is just a freaky dude and like can like invokes your fear by like talking about it. Like he'll like remind you what your greatest fear is, and he's just a freaky dude. Let me look up all the league. Excuse me, all the league champs and find who's going to be a good one. Who's going to be a good person. All League of Legends champions.
Definitely.
Yeah, Jinx is definitely doing good stuff.
If never mind, I can't say that.
Is that a spoiler?
Yeah. I was about to spoil it.
Of course you were. Ooh, might be a big arrow there. Might have missed. Or at least was shielded up. Oh yeah, here's Fiddlesticks. He looks dope.
Oh, I was not expecting that at all.
Doesn't he look awesome, huh?
Yeah. I had a completely different image in my head. But he's a scarecrow, technically?
Yeah, he's a scarecrow.
That's a weird looking scarecrow.
Yeah, he's kind of he's a freaky deaky.
I think we get first Drake. I think we got that last time.
I think we might.
Yep.
I think Cassante wants to do some good in the world. He's kind of like a. I think he's like a. Freedom fighter is not the right word. Like a rebel of some sort. And I feel like there's always like gray area with that kind of stuff.
Like an anti-hero?
I don't know. He's like a real hero, but I don't know. First blood to Karma here with a big fight in the Drake pit. Carroll does get the Drake, but they're going to lose Caitlyn and their Kayn, and they might lose their Victor here as well. Flashes galore. Lots of damage onto Victor. Flash in, and there's going to be the feat of warfare for our opponent's KSU. I don't know. Everyone is just sort of like...
Took 10 minutes. About 10 minutes
for the first kill. Everyone's just sort of morally gray. Or like has enough negatives that it's like hard for me, like they're going to do good in the world. Or they're just like a nice guy, but they wouldn't do good in the world.
Just like, I mean, you know, he's kind of there.
He's just kind of a nice dude, you know? Fight here in the top lane, lots of damage going on to Gragas. No kills though. I don't know, I feel like I have to read more lore before I answer that question.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't honestly.
This is important to me, okay, Ian?
Okay.
This is important. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I know.
Fight here in the river. Crescent Arc comes out. Didn't look like it hit anybody. Here comes Mordekaiser. So they might turn for this fight. Ghosting in. Diana tries to drag them all in, but is going to get taken to the Nether Realm. And they're going to go ahead and have a fight here while the rest are posturing. Diana actually going deep into the enemy backline. Just know she's going to die. Mordekaiser taking damage as the kill goes over Gragas. The swing in from Akshan does a lot of damage as well. Flash over the wall from Victor. It's 2-4 right now. Mordekaiser fell, but so did Diana. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like everyone's got like morally gray stuff going on.
Okay.
Lots of damage onto Kayn. Kayn is going to fall as well.
Arcane? Or their
Arcane.
Kane? It's okay, I can make cheesy jokes.
These
We
are
live
good
in
jokes.
Wisconsin.
I just put together with what you said. It took me a little while.
There you go. See, everyone in our
Yeah. I feel like we struggle to get viewers on league streams.
it's a commitment, you know?
Mordekaiser tries to steal a few grubs, but instead is going to lose his life. Caitlyn trading for a bot tower here. Gets a good chunk of it. 2 plates.
Is it just me or do I keep hearing ringing?
That's in game.
Okay.
Yeah, that anytime
That's
anytime they ping something, that's what happens. Kayn over the wall here, looking for this Varus. Dodges the roots, goes through, and finds the kill onto Varus. Carroll now 3-6. Victor looking to try to kill Gragas here, not able to find it though.
Got out.
Did indeed.
Best.
My nose is itchy. Drops the cage, not able to find it though.
Oh Mine is itchy.
Double itchy nose.
You ever hear, or like, I learned about how like, yawning's contagious. Apparently it's like the same with itches too.
Really?
Because well, like what's itching in your body? It's just like the nerves going. Ugh.
Oh, why did he push in there? He tried to get the exploding cask onto Victor to push him into the tower, but he missed, and then he took a ton of damage from Victor. Unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know what's going on exactly. I think itches can also be like psychosomatic, like your brain just thinks that there's something there.
Big word.
Your brain thinks that there's something there, but there's not actually something there.
Oh, like phantom limb?
Kind of, I guess. But like
Okay.
you know when you're like everyone around you is sick and you're like, oh gosh, my throat's a little scratchy. Your throat might not actually be scratchy. You just think you might be sick because everyone around you is sick.
Gotcha.
That's psychosomatic. Okay, we're taking a lot of damage from Varus here, having to back up, able to make it out alive.
Killed the rock, man. What did he do?
What did Dwayne do?
That's pretty good.
I want to check the build here. It is a Yomu's from KSU, so it looks like it won't be an AP Varus build. They just wanted to take the Arcane Comet. Kane. Oh, it was so close. He's pulled in by Diana. Goes inside, tries to get an ult off. Gets a lot of health back from that. And he's able to flash over the wall, but he still takes damage and is taken out by Diana. But first turret here is going to go. Oh, that is a lot. That is a lot of damage into Caitlyn. They trade the first turret for it, though. Milio trying to make his way out here. I don't know if it's going to happen. There are 5 members of KSU here. That's going to be a double kill for the Varus. Rift Herald spawning in 53 seconds. Now a little less.
I don't know if most people know this. You know the rock music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that one rap song he made.
What song?
The one that's like, it's about drive, it's about power, we stay hungry, we devour. You ever heard that song?
I thought that was KSI.
Nope, that's definitely The Rock.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna make some joke about how like,
Rock
because
music?
his initials is DJ.
No, I thought it was a joke about rock music.
No.
Another turret here for Carroll.
I gotta work on it.
Yeah, workshop it, workshop it.
Okay. I mean, this is looking pretty similar to the first round. We're up in turrets, but they're also up in kills and Anakin.
Flash in there from Diana, not able to find anything. Yeah, we're down 5 kills, but we're up in turrets, but we're down in gold. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Gold never seems to be. We always maybe have a little less, but not drastically so much.
A fight here for Rift Herald. Everybody's involved. Diana brought to the Shadow Realm to fight Mordekaiser to prevent the smite. And Carroll does secure it. Kane enters Diana's form and has now killed her with the help of Mordekaiser. But Gragas does find Kane. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but the Rift Herald goes to Carroll. Rift Herald. Ace in the hole on Varus!
Oh!
Beautiful shot there from Caitlyn. Breathe.
I don't wish the meme sounds would be that sounds.
Fighting for this middle turret here. Looks like they're probably going to get it, and they do.
We're up in gold.
Let's go.
I think that's what they use, gold, right? Yeah.
What's up?
Is it gold or is it?
Yeah,
Is
gold.
there a specific name?
No, there's no currency name. It's just gold.
Wish we bring back gold.
Bring back the gold standard.
I mean, I know why we got rid of it, but like, it's still kind of there, still kind of.
I'm just saying, I haven't heard like a reason why we can't just print more money.
You haven't heard a single reason why that's
Not a single reason why that
be
wouldn't
such
work
a
out.
great idea.
I think it would literally be a perfect idea. Let's just print more money.
Boy, do I have a story for you.
I don't understand. Victor, Glorious Evolution, 97 hex fragments here. Kane here looking for Raptors. Diana gonna bring him in. Gonna take some damage here. Varus on the way. Might get rooted. Does get rooted here, but the Milio soccer ball is going to prevent Karma from doing any more damage. Gonna get airborne here. They're gonna go ahead and dash in. Takes a lot of damage from Caitlyn. The kill does go over to Caitlyn. Mordekaiser fighting Varus here, dealing a lot of damage. Kill goes over. Ooh, unfortunately, kill goes over the support. But they're able to tie up 2 more kills here. They're 8-10 now, and they might be able to fight for an objective. Looks like Drake is going to be on the board very soon here, and Carroll looking to fight for it. Blue team, a.k.a. Carroll University, does summon the Rift Herald here, looking to try to take this Tier 2 mid tower. Trying to make this a quick game here.
I was like, we need to get to bed soon.
They know we need to sleep. They're going to go ahead and take the turn here.
Nice. Look at that.
Looking for the blue buff here just to secure a little bit of jungle pressure. Mordekaiser still pushing for this top turret here. He's not going to be a Drake fight, but that's going to prevent Gragas from being there as well. Akshan here. Walks right into the face of a Kayn. Has to flash out. Accidentally clicks Diana, but the Akshan should fall very quickly here. Kayn is going to find the kill. He is red Kayn, by the way, and he does fall. But he trades up an Akshan. Caitlyn has to flash out in order to get some distance and stay away. Diana has a little bit of health taken away, but so does Caitlyn. Gragas and Mordekaiser have now entered the fray. 1-1 here on kills. Ooh, just barely misses the hook.
Ocean dragon.
No, this is a Chemtech dragon.
Okay.
Chemtech. You know about Chemtech. You've watched
The
you watched the Arcane, which I have to watch.
Yeah, but you know about Temkek.
How about Chemtech?
Chemtech,
Dem. I know about Dem.
like from Fallout.
Huh?
Chemtech. There's like, oh no, it's technically like plasma. It's the green rifles. Fallout 4.
I
Yeah.
played a little bit of Fallout New Vegas, and I didn't enjoy it very much.
You're gonna get flamed on the internet for saying
I know.
To be honest, I've never played it. I never had it.
I just don't like the combat. And also, I feel like I never have enough bullets.
Did you ever play 4?
I have not played 4. Diana brought to the Shadow Realm here. Going to take a lot of damage. Is going to be taken out of the fight. No jungler for our opponents to go ahead and fight for the Drake here. There's going to be a big fight still going on. Dio is going to go ahead and kill Swaggy P there. And they're on the run here. And Kayn is securing the Chemtech Drake. And kills are all evened up.
So do you know what the Tech dragon does?
The Chemtech Dragon, I don't know. I don't know what it gives you. I'm going to look it up.
If only there was some
What
device that
do
allows
dragon buffs in LoL?
kills are even again.
Kills are indeed even. Chemtech gain percent tenacity, so that prevents you from getting CC'd. And what is that? Oh, heal and shield power.
Okay.
The Hextech Drake gives you ability haste and ability power and attack speed. The Infernal Drake gives you attack damage and ability power. The Mountain Drake gives you armor and magic resist, and the Ocean Drake gives you missing health restored. Voracious Otacon spawning here, 16,000 health, but it's going to get started here by the Kayn. They're fighting for it here, but they're taking a lot of damage. Just Caitlyn and Kayn. Here comes Milio to help out, but he's not going to be doing a lot of damage. Mordekaiser currently in the top lane fighting with his Gragas. He's going to get a nice hook, and he is going to deal some damage, but not too much. Currently in the mid lane, they are taking the tier 1 mid tower. Victor is on the prowl in the bot lane, trying to get another tower. Voracious Otacon, though, is going to go over to Carroll. The prowl. Coming this summer.
Oh, that's pretty good.
In a world where we got to go to bed on time. Dio is going to find one kill here. Probably going to be the only one he's going to find before he falls. He's going to just withdraw, though, so it's not going to matter in the end. Varus did take a lot of damage. He could have possibly, if he played that a little differently, maybe taken the kill there, but I think he did all he could, really. Another hook here into Gragas. Mordekaiser taking a lot of damage here, and some tower shots to boot. Here comes Caitlyn. Oh my goodness, Caitlyn, no! Caitlyn, I think, was hoping that there'd be a few more minions there. Withdraw here, but it's going to be Kayn killing 1, Adam killing 2. Going to be a root here on a Kayn, though. He's just going to withdraw, though. They're allowed to be aggressive off of this because of the withdraw that they've got. They're going to go for more tower damage. They know they've got the withdraw still.
That allows them to withdraw without being dead.
Yeah, there's always, they essentially have a second life because instead of dying all the way, they just withdraw to spawn.
How did they get that?
Voracious Otacon. Is that big sort of skeleton-looking like thing? I don't know, with the like black scales. I'm not sure what he's got.
Okay.
But he's like a darker color and.
That's the second time on the stream. He's got a lot of melatonin.
No, wrong one.
Melanin? I'm never gonna get these two right.
Melatonin is the sleepy time one. Nah, you'll fall asleep right away.
It's not even on my phone.
Uses the vision bush, able to see Akshan there. Carroll looking for a Baron here. KSU either doesn't know that they're on Baron, or they don't care and they're trying to defend.
I don't think they care.
They've got the empowered back here.
Why is he just...
That gives them vision, so that put in the bush there, that gives them a bunch of vision on the map. Otherwise, that would be covered with the fog of war. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I got... whatever.
What?
Nothing. Words about word me no want to spurt.
Huh?
Yeah, see? It's confusing.
By the way,
That was you again.
nope. I was gonna say. By the way, that burping, that is Gragas. That is not me. Mordekaiser walking up here into 3. He needs to be very careful.
Gotta go on the dragon.
Well, once you hit, so this was the first one. That was the second one. Once you hit the third one, the type is locked in until somebody gets 4.
Oh, so they should get one more.
Yeah. Now, once they get one more, they'll get the Chemtech Soul.
Which is good.
It's just good in general to have any soul, but the Chemtech Soul should be pretty good for them. Let's see. I forgot what the Chemtech Soul gives. Oh yeah, that's the tenacity and healing power, so that'll boost up Milio, and it'll prevent a bunch of the crowd control abilities from them, which will be nice. Because CC, so they got a bunch of crowd control. Nice kill there. Onto Akshan there from Dio. Mordekaiser literally just walking up to this turret, not even worried about Gragas. Inhibitor destroyed in the bot lane. Inhibitor destroyed in the mid lane too. Turret taken in the top lane. Looking for that third inhib here. They're pushing for it.
I remember
just the inhibitor turrets remaining here for Carroll to take. They're pinging for a backup here. They got no waves to push with.
10,000.
Sheesh, I didn't even notice. They're just going to go ahead and clear the jungle here. Make sure that no more gold can go into the hands of KSU. They can't. They don't have any minions. They'll die. And they also do no damage to the towers because there's no minions. But the waves are pushing in their favor now, so they might be able to do a little push here. But they've returned to base to get a quick little reset in.
Is there any way we can drop the ball on this?
At this differential here, it's still possible that they could win a fight, especially if they pick Adam or Dio out of the fight. And so if we don't play these fights right, they can win this next fight, and especially if it's on the back of an objective, especially like a Baron or the Elder Drake if it comes in time, at the right time, it could be really detrimental for Carroll. Just like how we were able to turn it last game, they might be able to turn it this game. So we've got to be really focused on our wave states, make sure that all of the minions are pushed up nice and tight to the turrets so that they can deal damage to the turrets, and so that KSU is focused on all of the minions, especially the super minions that are pushing in, and then they can't be taking any objectives, so Carroll can be focused on that. That's one turret down, and Diana is brought to the Shadow Realm. Going to dash through and try to get some more damage, but she's going to fall pretty quickly here. Adam is going to find Karma here, and is also going to get the final kill on the Diana. There's another turret. Looks like the Nexus is going to fall next. Just a couple seconds left, and Carroll will have this game in their hands. Carroll now goes up to 2-2 in this season. Thank you for joining us for this long game tonight. We will see you next time, probably Thursday for Overwatch. No game
Come see it.
will be casted tomorrow, but Thursday I will be... Oh, no, never mind. I have class.
You're not going to stream the
I can't. I have class.
How dare you?
So we'll have to wait until... Is there Marvel Rivals on Saturday?
No, just practice.
Okay, so that probably is it for the week. Sorry, folks. We'll see you next time, though.